move. Move beyond your ancestral patterns. This is the thinking that we get from our parenting and our social circles and our family. All of this programming, right? About trying to keep you away from things. Like I'm so pissed. This is why I'm starting this podcast, okay? I'm pissed because when I finally found out what tarot was, I was raised my entire life in the church 4 times a week. I mean, I'm talking about like some backwoods type of Seventh-day Adventist, but like kind of on the scary side of, yeah. Um, like wasn't allowed to watch television except for like National Geographic for the age of 18. Never saw a movie, had to wear long skirts, had to, cover up, went to small one-room schools. I've been to 17 different schools, right? Moved around, dealt with the church, got out of the church, then dealt with me, and then learned to go through my trauma. Next thing you know, I'm seeing repeating numbers, and I'm like, what's going on? And 2 weeks, 2 years later, I'm a traveling tarot reader with a thriving, wonderful channel, and now in a scenario. Now, why have I been in 50 Airbnbs? Because I had to come to this Airbnb to be able to be of value and be of service, because now I have that guest, right? It's 10 rooms here, right? 10 rental rooms. And so now I'm able to bring that value along with my design set, my skill set, my photography, and also give my time to you. But the thing is, when I went through my process, I had no idea. I'd never heard of twin flames. I'd never heard of, and honestly, I don't quite really believe in that, but it's like part of the words, like it's the buzzwords of the spirituality and manifestation and all this crap. That was just like new age woo. I've never even been to a psychic. Still haven't. I'm terrified of psychics. I wanted to do like a podcast interviewing other psychics, and that still might be part of this podcast, but it'll be a while before I expose myself. There's some pretty powerful people walking around, and I have learned firsthand. That's why I don't play or dabble with magic. I don't condone anybody or promote anybody doing magic, just because, the energy and stuff like that. Everybody has their own karma, and they work through that, and if that works for you, that's really awesome. Just for me, it's not something that I have interest in. There's more magic, and this is more science for me. I had to learn. I didn't know what being psychic was or what it was or anything like that. So that's what the podcast is about, is like all of the breadcrumbs that I picked up along the way. And then if I can get people calling in more and asking more questions, and then so it's called In Search of Tarot or In Search of Tarot, and you can check it out if you like. But that's what this is about. This is the Great Awakening, folks. It's here.